Heat waves. Heat waves are periods of unusually hot weather that can cause serious health problems, especially for the elderly and young children. They can also lead to widespread crop losses and other agricultural damage. Heat waves can be caused by a high-pressure system that traps hot air, preventing cooler air from taking its place. Heat waves can occur anywhere but are more likely to occur in areas with large bodies of water, such as oceans and lakes. Heat waves can also be caused by global warming, as rising temperatures increase the likelihood of hot weather. Heat waves can last for days or even weeks, making them a serious concern for public health. Heat waves can cause dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke, as well as other health problems. They can also cause power outages due to the increased stress on the electricity grid. Heat waves can also contribute to worsening air quality due to increased emissions from air conditioners and other sources. Furthermore, heat waves can also increase the risk of wildfires due to dry conditions and high temperatures. Heat waves can also place a strain on resources, such as water, as people use more in an attempt to keep cool. This can lead to water shortages, which can further increase the risk of fires as people use other, more combustible materials in an attempt to keep cool. In addition, it can also create health risks due to the increased risk of heat stroke and other heat-related illnesses. The average number of heat waves per year in metropolitan areas has increased from 2 days per year to 6. Heat waves are a direct result of global warming, as the consistently higher temperatures have made heat waves more frequent and more intense. The average global temperature has increased by almost 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century, and the frequency and intensity of heat waves are only expected to increase as the temperature continues to rise. Heat waves occur when the atmosphere is unable to cool itself, leading to extreme temperatures. As the global temperature rises, the atmosphere is less able to cool itself, and heat waves become more frequent and intense. This is due to the fact that warmer air holds more water vapor, which traps more heat in the atmosphere. The higher temperatures also cause more evaporation, leading to more water vapor in the atmosphere, exacerbating the problem. Some of the most notable heat waves in history include the July 1743 heat wave in China, which reached 44.4 degrees Celsius (111.9 degrees Fahrenheit) on July 25, and the July 1757 heat wave in Europe, which was the hottest summer in Europe since 1540. For example, in France, temperatures reached 40.2 degrees Celsius (104.4 degrees Fahrenheit) in Paris on July 14, 1757, and in London, temperatures reached 38.3 degrees Celsius (100.9 degrees Fahrenheit) on July 8, 1757. However, it is worth noting that there have been heat waves throughout history that have been just as, if not more, intense as the heat waves of today. These extreme temperatures are just one example of how heat waves have impacted parts of the world in the past and demonstrate that heat waves are not a new phenomenon. A heat wave is a prolonged period of excessively hot weather, typically lasting several days or more. So, if you're feeling a bit hot under the collar, don't worry, it's not just you. As Victoria Aveyard, author of the Red Queen series, once wrote, "The thing with heat is, no matter how cold you are, no matter how much you need warmth, it always, eventually, becomes too much." Extreme heat can have serious physical and mental health consequences, including dehydration, heat stroke, and heat exhaustion. It is important to stay cool and hydrated during a heat wave, and to take precautions to prevent heat-related illnesses.